Yo, I'll be with you in just one moment. All right. Whee! Let's do it. No, I haven't. I do not have a Netflix account. But I have literally heard so many mixed things. I'm excited to watch it, but I'm very nervous. Sorry. Yo, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Let's get it. Hopefully, I don't have to go off and on, but I might have to. Yo, what's up, sucker? Oh, well, that was a waste. So if you see me jumping back and forth between this and my Be Right Back screen, do not be alarmed. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so I totally, in my spare time, I haven't been shiny hunting for alpha Pokemon, but in my spare time, I have totally been running around, literally just doing laps around this area and kind of doing it like systematically going back and forth until I could find other things, like just random shinies. And I actually got a couple. I got Shinx, a Bidoof, and a Dustox just recently. Yeah. Yeah, the Dustox. No, that seriously tripped me out. Because that's all I've been doing, was just like, I'll check my map and make sure I'm kind of going the right way. It was the Bidoof, I think. And no, I was pretty excited about it. And it kind of like deeply rekindled my love for Legend of Arceus even more, even though like it never really went away. Pretty happy about it. A couple of them were like doubles, which I didn't mind too much, but cannot complain either way. And I never got Shinx in this game, I guess. I totally thought I did, but nope, it must have been just Scarlet and Violet. That sound is just so satisfying. Not gonna lie. I want to like set it as my text tone and just watch like people in the real world like, where? Hey, what's up? How's it going? Just chilling. Shiny hunting Vespa Queen. I mean, I guess I would say Scarlet and Violet is easier. Like the sound cue and the visual cue makes it really easy, but that doesn't make it the easiest, I guess. Like you can still go a while without seeing something, and like you can still go a while without necessarily seeing your target. Like your chances to phase are significantly higher. So I would say that's like, I don't know, that's kind of perspective on that one and personal opinion. What? I'm on the morrow, like tomorrow. That's cool. Nice. No, I have no idea. If you did, I don't remember. Mudkip? Oh, like, did you spell it right? Oh, yeah, on the morrow, her bird. Yeah, sorry, I have a cat named Tomorrow. But yes, I guess. Isn't the morrow more like a swan? That's super cool, Austin. Congratulations. I'm glad that it was so super easy for you. One thing I will never understand though is like when people choose to do like if you're choosing to do massive mass outbreaks and lowering the odds just like exponentially, and you're like, man, this is super easy. Well, yeah, the doy, son, it's gonna be super easy. You lowered your odds to as low as they possibly can, or raise your odds, or whatever it is. But you know, if you want it to be difficult, you can make it difficult. But if you're sitting there making it as easy as possible and being like, wow, this is really easy, that's kind of on you. It's, again, personal choice and personal preference. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. But I feel like you shouldn't be like, oh, man, yeah, I made this as easy as physically possible on myself. Like, it's so easy. It's always just easy. No. No, that's not true. Wait. Like, I hunt methods all the time. I love hunting methods. I feel like that's a very narrow mind way of thinking. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are doing that event. Yeah, I mean, I do like the mass outbreaks and stuff, and I'll do a sandwich from time to time, and most of the time I'll still do like just encounter power, no sight, no sparkling power. Oh, the green screen. I didn't even think about that. Whee! One moment. How? How are you so hungry? I mean, I get it. Now that is good use of mannequin hands. Ugh. Yeah, I think our runtime for Scarlet and Violet might be over. I don't know if we're getting anything else for Scarlet and Violet after the couple DLCs we have already received. Who knows? Pokemon Days in a couple days. Maybe they'll be like more DLC. I don't think that will happen, but never know. No, I mean, so I there's a lot of that. Like, I understand where people are coming from with that, and like I could even pull up my Violet game and show you. So like that just it doesn't mean that's a part of the area we will get to explore. It literally is just a connected landmass that we don't get to explore. Like if you look at like Kitakame and even the Blueberry Academy, they also have those same hash markings. Does that mean there are expanded areas of both of the DLCs that we haven't got yet? Very unlikely. I think it's literally just to show that it's a peninsula and not an island. I feel like a lot of people definitely looked into that way too much. And yeah, it was exciting, but once the DLC came out and we got literally the same hash mark design on other open areas, it was like, okay, no, this is literally just like to show where the territory of Paldea ends. You're exploring the Paldea region in the main game, not Paldea and, the DLC. We even like Kitakame and like the Blueberry Academy are outskirts of Kitakame, but still within a contained area that we can't explore outside of. And I myself, like in the beginning, I was very excited that that could be the case, that we would get something there. But, as more information came out and as the DLC itself came out and it just seemed like it had nothing to do with anything. There's nothing, no, there's no more Area Zero mysteries. Like the biggest mystery we have left from Scarlet and Violet are what the hell all those crazy symbols are and what their significance is to anything in the game, other than like what we've kind of been introduced to and told. But there are still like two more of those symbols that just, they're kind of up in the air with what they actually are and what they mean and what they correspond to. So I would like to see more, don't get me wrong, but I do not think that part of the map had anything to do with anything. I would love to be wrong. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I do like what they're doing with the events. I just wish they wouldn't like reduce the odds. They start out at like 1 in 200, I believe. Which like I would just like, those events are cool, but it would be really nice to have the choice. Hey, thank you very much, everyone. That tripped me out a little bit that it didn't show up at first. Everything is totally set up for the bug catching contest, though. Because I'll probably be doing a little bit of this, but I will primarily be doing BDSP Underground, as well as like before that I'll be doing double hunting in Eterna Forest with Cheryl. Dude, I'm pretty excited. All right, have a great day. See you next time. Thanks for chilling. got my teeth cleaned recently. Feels weird. Feels weird. They did a deep clean, so they got like, I don't know. My gums in the back just feel insane. Yeah, for real though. What did it do? Did I break it? That checks out. Whoa. Well, I'm rewatching the X-Men cartoon because X-Men 97 is coming out in March. And Wolverine just got like infected with a mutagenic poison that basically further enhances him. Not really enhances, but kind of turns him into like a lizard folk. And he just like willpower healed out of it. He was literally like, I'm gonna get this thing out of me. And he did. That's pretty great. That's pretty badass. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm actually excited for Deadpool and Wolverine because we really don't know who could be in that movie. Like there's so many rumors and things going on, and I really hope we get X2's Nightcrawler. The actor that played him, I wish I could remember the name off the top of my head, but he did a great job. He was the Scarecrow in Tin Man. I know he's a lot of other like famous characters. I'm drawing a blank right now. I know he's in a lot more famous things than Tin Man. I don't know why that was the first thing I thought of. Maybe because that's the most recent thing I watched with him in it. But, yeah, good actor. I definitely enjoyed his portrayal of Nightcrawler as well. I think we're going to see some cool stuff. Anything from previous Marvel history could be in this movie. But also the X-Men series is amazing, and then the old Amazing Spider-Man cartoon. I think it's the Amazing Spider-Man one. It's so good, and it actually crossovers with the series, and you see a lot of stuff go down in the Spider-Man series. The Fantastic Four one too. They're all set around the same time and have a lot of like the same writers and animators and stuff. So they literally just like dip into each other like the comics all the time. Dude, no, that's good to know that Wolverine can just heal through that kind of... Oh, maybe not. The original cartoon, the X-Men cartoon, is so good too because it touches on a storyline kind of briefly and in a very like vaguish way that I have talked about on stream so many times too. It has to do with Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, sorry. But yeah, good read. A little fucked up. Good read. I feel like, yeah, that's the main thing I talk about. I'm sorry, but it's mostly Marvel too. Little splash of DC here and there, and it's probably just because I don't know. I love DC. I just absorb more Marvel information. Usually watching and reading more Marvel stuff, but no, I'd say like other than consuming more of Marvel than DC, I don't think there's like actual preferred favoritism. I just no, I get lost in those freaking comics, and then they just like keep going, and then they tie into other things, and I'm like, oh wait, but what's this? And then like I end up reading like the whole run, like the whole like series within it. Like I read House of M because like a lot of people were recommending it, and it was really good. So then I was like, well wait, I want to know what happens next. And then I found like all of the House of M aftermath comics, and they're insane. They're like I almost like them more than the House of M comic itself, just because seeing the like aftermath of what she did was like insane. Like there is so, and I've talked about it before with like Tony Stark being in AA, but that whole comic, that whole one issue that I refer to very often was literally just written from a street level. Like she was just a detective, no powers, no nothing. Like it's so cool that Marvel does that, and they touch like on each level. You got like your superheroes like Daredevil and like Spider-Man for the most part, and then you just got like your people. And I like that too because there's like always those jokes about like, oh, in school, in like elementary, middle school, we had. I wish I could remember it better. We had like this project where we had to like write our own little mini fictional stories, and we got them like published as like little mini hardcovers. It was actually really cool. I wish I still had mine. I have no idea where it is, but I remember it was very much like Digimon Frontier, where they like armored up, you know, where they like it wasn't Digi-Armor Energized because that's the second series, but they definitely like did the Digi-Armor Evolution or whatever it was. And but instead of having like monsters or like a separate like creature entity to merge with, it was elements. So it was like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I was very young, probably like 11 or 12. The Avatar: The Last Airbender was out. I feel like that was like 2000. Yeah, that was like 2001. But so I had this character who I embodied the power of Earth, but my character, he honed into it so well that I could like basically encompass my body in like adamant. Yeah, well, basically adamantium, but it was like a crystal substance. And I'm guessing my inspiration at the time was Wolverine as well as Inuyasha's like adamant blade. But yeah, so I was just like a crystal guy. I could like armor myself up, and I as I got older, I like flushed out the character. I could just control this crystalline substance molecularly. So I was just broken. Like once I said I could control it molecularly, I just basically could like change my own body to like do just heinous shit for no reason because I control it molecularly. Who cares about the real science? I just do things with molecules and rocks. Fuck you. I just basically made this broken character. Like it was so like my buddy was even like, you didn't make a superhero, you made a god. I was like, well, you know what? Okay, I already did this. I'm redoing this. I had to go back and check because I was not sure. But I even think like that kind of stuff is what really storytelling at a younger age is what got me into reading, which I've always kind of liked it anyway. But what got me into wanting to be a DM. And I was actually talking yesterday. Yeah, yesterday about the like how once I became a DM, I was like, oh man, this is a lot. Like being a player, like I don't know, there's still a lot either way. But like being a player, I feel like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this skill check or I'm gonna attack this monster. Okay, rolls dice. Yeah, adds my ability modifier or attack, like my attack score or whatever. And as the DM, you're like, okay, you deal this much damage. You're rolling for this much. This has the armor class of this. You're 15 feet away. Like these are its resistances. Like there are so many other things, man. And sometimes I'm just like, you players got it so easy. You're just one of you. I'm everything else. Like, and dude, no, it gets so crazy. And then it always takes me back to in school, growing up in school, and you and your friends would always joke around, and you'd be like, math. And actually, I'm pretty decent at math. I do enjoy math for the most part. I feel like you kind of have to with Pokemon, but we literally, you're kind of talking trash to your math teacher, and you're like, when are we ever going to use the Pythagorean theorem in anything? When are we going to use this? When are we going to use any sort of like, when are we going to use science and math outside of science and math class? What are you talking about? And then you start playing D&D, and you're like, they were right. Damn it. And you're like, oh man, learning is cool. Darn. No, dude, especially when you have players that are just like, all right, now hear me out. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Oh man. Oh my God, for real. Okay, so I don't have it, but I lived with, like, me and my buddies, we all worked at the same restaurant together for like 11 years. Pretty much, like, we all worked there forever. And my executive chef, he played D&D, like back in the good old version 1 days where things were just insane. Like, like God, barbarian class, Jesus. But wizards. But I feel like barbarians and wizards in anything are just fucked. But version 1, oh my God. No, so he was like, oh, you guys are into D&D? Like, that's really cool. I'm going to have to, like, show you guys and give you guys some of my stuff. I don't use it anymore, so you might as well put it to good use. And Luke and I were like, what are you going to, like, he ended up, like, gifting Luke a bunch of version 1 modules, and, like, they had been filled out even with, like, his stories and his character stuff. And, dude, it was, like, this treasure trove of, like, classic, vintage, used D&D stuff, like, literally from the hands of one nerd to another. And we were just like, no way. Like, big geek treasure trove. We were super ecstatic about it. No, it was just like such a cool thing. And I'm sure he still has them. Like, it's, I know he still plays. No, it was pretty freaking sweet. No, I had something kind of like that happen with Magic cards too, but they weren't as old, but they're still some dope Magic cards. And that time, Luke and I divvied them up between the two of us. Mainly because there was a lot of like blue, green, and black. And he used black as a splash usually, but he used mostly white and red. And blue, green, and black are my 3 favorite colors in Magic. Blue, green, and purple are my 3 favorite colors in real life. Man, Professor Xavier did not have it easy with his siblings. I'm just saying, like, Juggernaut, I get Juggernaut a little bit. Half brothers and Xavier definitely got, like, some pride treatment, while Juggernaut did not. But, Cassandra Nova, I hope to hell, I hope to everything that she is the villain of the Deadpool. Yeah, they're half brothers. Yeah, did you know that Juggernaut's not a mutant? His powers come from magic. And like, for no reason other than he had a metal dish on his head, could Xavier not read his mind. He was just like, this'll work. And like, I think they later retconned it to where it is a material that kind of prevents psychic waves like Magneto's. But like, for the longest time, he was just like, I know how to take care of that. Yeah, his powers actually come from a magic crystal. Oh my god, the episode just came on, too. The episode where another person stumbles upon the ruins and finds the crystal and gets the powers of Juggernaut. Dude, what timing? What timing? But no, it's really funny because oftentimes Juggernaut is called a mutant. And he's like, what do you know? You don't know shit. I ain't no mutant. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. So I hate saying that, but that quote is so good. I would never, like, I feel like that is one of the words I use so rarely. But that quote. And I would never say it to, like, Kitty Pryde, man. What are you doing? No, that was just so funny, too. Like, that's a pretty good movie. I actually really enjoyed the X-Men movies, and I cannot wait to see what they bring over. No, dude, it gets so crazy, like, thinking about so many things, and actually I knew roughly about this, but I learned more about it recently, because, like, Spider-Man, he mutated through the spider bite. Oh, shit. Hoenn, what do you mean by Hoenn Trio? Do you mean, like, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza? Oh, one moment. Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. That was one of the first things I did with my Ruby Sapphire playthrough. Yeah, dude, no, the merch is actually doing pretty well right now. For the bug catching contest, I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah, actually, here pretty soon, I'm 4 times hunting Rayquaza, and then after Rayquaza, I'll be going for the Reggies, and then I'll be doing Latios and Latias roamers, and then after that, I'm going for Jirachi, and once that's done, I will have gotten every static encounter that I could go for in Ruby and Sapphire. And it's all on the stream, too. I cannot wait to get a compilation of it going. Yeah, it's been doing this a lot lately, actually. Well, I don't know why it does that either. It says it updated its... It should... That's weird. It just logged me right in and... Nightbot, wake up, man. You got a job to do, bro. Oh. Young Juggernaut. That's cool. Yeah, okay, Nightbot. Nightbot. No, honestly, the biggest thing I wish... Going back, I knew so little about, like, just everything. Like, the way I should have edited and recorded my reactions. Like, there are a lot of hunts that I actually want to go back and redo on the channel, despite being uploaded. Just because the quality is much, much better. And that includes, like, just, like, visually and, you know, freaking verbally, dude. My mic quality is so much better than it used to be. But I don't know. My Ruby and Sapphire chapter is, like, already so close to being over that, like, once I finish all my static encounters, really the only thing I'll use it for is, like, events. Like Roamer Week. Well, I guess I can't if I already get the Roamers. But, like, Safari Week and stuff like that. And Egg Month. But it's crazy that it's actually coming to a close, and that'll be starting Fire Red and Leaf Green doing the same thing. Okay, weird. So, for whatever reason, Nightbot, like, left my channel. I had to, like, re-mod Nightbot. Now, wake up. Nightbot, if you still don't work. Dude, bro. Why? Why? Okay, I guess. I noticed that, like, I had it set up to where it was working in my Discord, too. Oh, my God. There we go. Okay, Nightbot. Just throw it all in there all at once. I'm here. Don't worry about it. You fucking turd, Nightbot. Yeah, the Chancla did it. Good job, Goons. Nailed it. You know, I don't, I was wondering, like, for the bug catching contest, I really, like, I think I'll be able to do Eterna Forest and the 4 encounters pretty easily. The BDSP Underground, I think I'll struggle with a little bit, but I don't think I'll be able to hunt Vespa Queen and the other 4 games all at the same time. I'm gonna try. But I don't think it's gonna work out too well. And, like, I haven't even practiced. Yeah, Arceus is very involved. Because, like, I have the acro bike. They're all set up. Everything's ready. But I was like, I don't know about this. And also my spare time, I'll play Pal World from time to time. I'm not very far. And I decided for my first pal, I'm gonna catch a bug, like the first thing that looks like an insect to me. And the first thing that I have found is this like moth. I can't remember its name off the top of my head, but I had to go pretty far to find it. And it's level 18. I am not that high level, and they like to murder me. I have a little base set up not too far away from where they spawn, and I am just, on my path to clubbing everything until I am strong enough to get a bug. Murder moth. No, dude, it has committed the most murders, but it just makes me love it even more. Yo, what's up, Six? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'll only be streaming for about another hour, but I'll probably set up the stream. Oh, wait, I don't know. It's 4 days away. I will be streaming Pokemon Day. I'll be streaming probably a little bit before 9, just to kind of goof around and chat. I don't so much have like predictions as much as I have like things I would like to see, but I don't know. It's all so up in the air. Like I see like a lot of people. I don't know. I'll talk about what I want first before I see what everyone else kind of wants. Because I feel like it's all ports, but I want like, I definitely want either a third game or like a remake bundle of Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. But I want like an updated Conquest. And I know we were talking about that the other day. I just think it would be so cool. I want another tactical Pokemon game. And obviously, I want a shiny hunt in it. I feel like another mystery dungeon game would be pretty cool. I would enjoy that. Yeah, see, another mystery dungeon would be sweet. Get us a good, like, Pokemon puzzle game, man. Like, I guess we have Cafe Mix, and that's kind of puzzly, but... No, I would really like Conquest. I would really like Coliseum. I obviously would love for them to bring Gens 2 and 3 and whatever else to Virtual Console. I would be incredibly ecstatic for that. One goes without saying. It's amazing. But I'm talking purely for shiny hunting, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's fair. It's funny that I fell out of Unite literally like a couple weeks before they put Scyther in the game. And I was like, wow, ain't that just the way? They were like, oh, what's the best way to get Brett to play? With Scyther in it. And I was like, well, I was a Dwebble main. Now I don't play. Done me dirty. And like, I guess I understand that they like putting Pokemon in clothes. But why can't... There are no shiny skins, right? Like, why don't we have shiny skins? You can still put shiny Pokemon in clothes if that's what your heart is set on doing. But like... Can we have some shiny skins? Like, please? See, I think you would either be, I don't know, like, I don't want to be that guy, because, like, everyone's like, Let's Go Celebi, which would be really cool, but I feel like they would, I don't know why. If they are going to start with 4, I feel like they're going to do the Star Wars thing and go like 4, 5, 6, but I can see them going, instead of like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, I can just see them going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you know, and then coming back around to do 1, 2, 3 if Gen 10 isn't out yet or whatever. But I'm kind of leaning more towards Legends like Kyurem rather than like Legend Celebi. I want Legend Celebi more, and here's why. Okay, here are my reasons. Legends Kyurem would be pretty dope because we could potentially see the full fused form of Kyurem. All the dragons, one dragon, you know, like, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But on the, for me personally, more exciting thing, and like, I don't know what this says about me. I always thought the Legend of the Burn Tower was so just like crazy and interesting that there were these 3 Pokemon that, you know, sadly died in the tower, but then were resurrected by Ho-Oh and given new forms. And it has been theorized and speculated throughout many years that those 3 Pokemon could be, you know, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, become Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, which is really cool. That's a really cool theory. But what if we got, like, those pre-resurrected forms? What if we got to see just, like, cute little puppy, like... I just think it would be cool to see, like, pre-resurrected forms, as well as, like, you know, maybe more, like, crazy-looking Pineco, and, like a Hisuian version of certain things. Like, take me back to Paradise City. Yeah, that's true as well. I think that's a very good point, Six, is to like see that. And I see, but I want the like war thing to be saved for like an X and Y, like a Legends Zygarde or whatever they would or Legends Heatran, whatever they would decide to call that. Probably Legends Zygarde, but I feel like that's very techy, so I don't know. Unless there was like a more like rugged, nature-based form of Zygarde. I just felt like he was very advanced compared to like the natural state of Yveltal and Xerneas. But no, that'd be really cool. But I feel like seeing the like, you know, the Eternal Floette and like the Az story or AZ, whatever you want to call him. I feel like that would be sick. And there's our Pokemon war story. I wouldn't want to get into the depths of Black and White's war too much, because I feel like if we got that in, you know, X and Y's, like, Legends game, that would kind of take away from that. Unless they made that like a part 1 and part 2. But even that, I feel like, is a huge stretch. But that's what's got me curious. Like, if there ever would be, it just is kind of insane to me. Like, if we get Black and White remakes and not a Legends game, right? If we get like Black and White made by Ilka, we didn't get Platinum. We got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We didn't get like Spooky Platinum or whatever. Like, do you think we'll get Black 2 or White 2? Like, what does that mean? What does it even mean? Because that scares the shit out of me. Like, would we get both? Probably not. And, like, would it be DLC? I don't even know if it would be DLC. Because, like, if they were going to do it, don't you think Game Freak would want to make like a full money off of a full game? Like, it's scary. They already did it to us once, twice, if you think about it. They were like, hey, do you really like this game? Do you want to buy it again, but a little bit better? And then we were like, yeah, with Black and White. But they were like, that was a little weird. Do you remember when we have third games? And they're like, no, sequel games. And then, like, we didn't get it with X and Y. We didn't get, like, anything after X and Y. They were like, yeah, that's cool. But then they were like, wait, you guys like Sun and Moon? We put some ultra in your sun and moon. I don't know. We took out the crazy space hentai and we put in all of the previous villains in a battle boss scenario. That's exciting, right? Like, I was excited for the previous villains thing, but I wish they would have had bases scattered across the Alola region and not just be like, yo, we took over Lucamine's castle. Welcome to Castle Oblivion. I mean, whatever it's called. This isn't Kingdom Hearts. I can't actually remember. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet's DLC. The gripes I had with it I are mostly like story based. I felt very confused about like the connections between the story and like I felt like there were certain plot lines that were like, yeah, let's do this. Oh, no, never mind. Like 100% I thought Kieran was infected by the freaking Peach Pokemon the same way that the Loyal 3 had been, where he had gained power but also was like infected, because that's kind of what his personality was acting like. And then the whole thing turned into like this whole mochi, like, I don't know. It felt very strange to me. I felt like there definitely could have been more substance to the story, and like that the pieces were there, but it wasn't put together. I still had a lot of fun with it. I was like very excited to play it, and I had a great time playing it. I still do, but that's just like the one thing to me. I was just like, this feels odd. This doesn't feel like the story I was getting. Like, ouch. I just want you guys to know that when you stay in a hospital a lot, you lose your mind. And when you shiny hunt in that hospital, like you have like nurses and assistants and stuff that like come in and out, and you're sitting there and you're like, yes, and they're like, what, and you're like, oh no, not you, playing a game. Like, even just weird stuff, man. Especially if I'm like just waking up and I don't realize anyone's in there, and I was like, I don't know. I've had some interesting instances. Or like I'm out of it, don't even realize I'm in the hospital. Like, who let you into my house? Whee! Borb. Joy-Con drift is getting on my nerves. Oh my gosh. I feel that. I definitely would like to get new Joy-Cons. So, I love lizards. I'm a big time lizard guy. And for those of you who know, I uh, I have a gecko. I had two geckos. Um, Ladle was my previous gecko. He was an albino and he passed away. And I had Scoop, who's about like 5 or 6 years old, and she is a tangerine leopard mac. So she's pretty cool. She's like very common morph of leopard gecko. But I had two empty tanks. I have a 10, a 20, and a 40. And Scoop is in the 40, but like she's pretty small. Like despite her age, she's just normal little leopard gecko. Recently was asked if I could basically take care of another gecko, and it's a leopard gecko, and I saw a picture and it looked just like Scoop, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, absolutely. Like, you're not able to take care of it. I have extra tanks, I have extra stuff, like I got plenty of food, sure, like let's do it up, right? And I go and I pick up this gecko. And I have my little carrier for it, right? And then I get there, and they're like, "Oh, that's the carrier you have. It? Are you sure he's gonna fit?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean? He's a leopard gecko, right? And he's a Godzilla morph, so he's like fucking gigantic. Like, he is much larger than Scoop by like 4 times." And I was like, oh, okay. So he now lives in the 40-gallon, and Scoop is in the 20-gallon. But Scoop is thriving. Like, I was like, crap, I'm going to have to put Scoop in this smaller tank, and I'm going to have to immediately get another 40-gallon. And she seems so happy. I mean, this was her old tank, so she might just be like, I'm back in my home. But no, she's doing like so well. She's being so sweet and like, very active. And I was like, is this okay? Like, I don't want to put you in smaller space if you're unhappy. But she's been super cute, and she's actually been doing a lot of older habits that she stopped doing in the bigger tank that I like missed. It seemed like she gets more excited when she sees me now, and I'm like, oh. But yeah, so the big guy, I had Ladle. And I got Scoop, and now he is Whisk. He is Whisk. Spork is reserved for the day that I get an axolotl. Man, we have not faced. Like, I have obviously been hunting in Arceus in my spare time, but nothing in between has shined. Like, not even Togetic again. And I keep expecting, like, something in this area, too. Or, like, like the little patch of Geodudes and Gravelers. I have decided as I get like more tattoos, uh, the rest of the tattoos that I have previously decided I wanted kind of fall into place. I'm like, oh, actually, this would look really good right here. Like, there are a lot of things I have on like backlog for tattoos, and I've really wanted Majora's Mask, like a lot. Like, I really wanted it in like full color. Wasn't sure where to put it. It's kind of been like a big thing that I've been like battling with myself with, and then I got this, and the size and placement look pretty dope. Actually, I'm pretty happy with it overall, and so that made me pretty much realize and think like, oh, Majora's Mask will look really good right here above my ocarina. So that's my plan, and I'm probably gonna get like a couple like crescent moons, like a waning and waxing moon on each side, to kind of like wrap it up a little bit and like kind of have it take up the same space that Scyther does. So yeah, that's my plan. Dust stocks. I think I have 3 dust stocks in this game. Oh, I would love Tangela, actually. Shiny Tangela would be so cool. Yeah, honestly surprised there was no like Joy-Con Plus where they like made a better Joy-Con. Like I seem to remember what was it like the Wiimote had the second edition Wiimotes with the Wii Motion Plus. And then there were like some games that you really couldn't play without the Wii Motion Plus. Like, where's my Switch Motion Plus? Ghastly would be super cool. The sound of me hitting the rock was kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be kind of salty when I roll up to this Vespa Queen. I don't want to even say it out loud. I feel like I'm putting evil on this. When I roll up to this Vespa Queen and one of the combies shine. Howdy. I am pumped for the bug catching contest. I just got my merch as well. So once it's gone, it's gone. It's gone for me too. I got a mug and a shirt. I want to get a sticker though, but I need to look at the stickers because when I went to buy one, it said standard, and when I clicked the like drop down menu, it said outdoor, but it was grayed out. So if I can make like outdoor like stickers to put on my car, that's absolutely what I want for all of my stickers. That'd be so cool. I would absolutely get the crying me sticker as big as I can and put it on my car. That'd be so funny. But no, that's something I absolutely have to look into because that is worth it. Ooh. Oh, Pachirisu, nice. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. Badu, I would not have minded if you shined. But you're not orange, Vespa Queen. That's what we really want. That's what the people have come to see. What is a pirate's favorite letter? Oops, I don't know why I did that. Or it be the sea. 6, I've kind of noticed something based on like your previous monthly questions. I don't know if you're in the chat, but I was thinking about this earlier. Or when I say earlier, I mean the other day when I wasn't streaming. Um, the number of questions, like you seem to ask me a mix of Star Wars and Marvel questions, and with Star Wars, I get a few of them right. It actually seems like I am given more information than I know when it comes to that. Like I've gotten more wrong for sure. But when it comes to the Marvel questions, I really feel like I've nailed those for the most part. And it makes me pretty proud of myself. And I even think that on top of that, even lately, or even since you've been doing that, I've been trying to absorb even more information from like the comics and just like the history of it, and working out pretty well. Oh, absolutely, dude. I feel that. I didn't mind Sun and Moons. I feel like Sun and Moon did a pretty decent job, but they also had like version exclusive clothes, which was kind of trippy to me. But I didn't hate it because I had both games. Um, but yeah, as far as like cosmetic features go, so far I think Legends is my favorite. X and Y was really good, but I just like the aesthetic of Legends a little bit more. And like I don't know, feel like I like this clothing isn't a set. They're like clothing sets, but this is like a mixed match of a few different sets. They're all just like blue or dyed blue or whatever. But I love them. I like it. I'm digging it. I feel like I would wear this. Heck yeah. Also, if you are participating in the bug catching contest and would like to post your hunts alongside everyone, I do have an event set up in the Discord you can respond to, so I can give you that role. Or you can respond to any of my previous posts about it with my little Chef Scyther emote, and you will get that role lickety split. And like you know, not even just to keep track of participants, but just to be able to post alongside everyone without the need for the lowest tier membership or anything higher. For the duration of the bug catching contest. Oh, I feel that. Refighting the Elite Four over and over again just to buy a nice pair of slacks, man. Yeah, that feels like today's economy. Ah, Lord Magneto. Yes, Charles, but what you may not have noticed is that the word Nito is neatly nestled in my name. People like that. Oh. The lip of the wall. Gets me every time. Man, it would be nice if there were massive mass outbreaks here. Because you can basically do soft resets via massive mass outbreak spots, and that's kind of cool. I do want to set one of them up. I definitely think I probably could, but there are a couple other bugs I want to shiny alpha shiny hunt, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember it as well now, but Adventure Time absolutely, and even to a pretty decent extent now. Like off the top of my head, season 6, episode 26 of Adventure Time is Gold Stars, and I used to have a lot more of the episode, the season, and the exact number down memorized, and could tell you pretty much verbatim, like word for word, the episode from each character's part, and I can still kind of do it. But yeah, Adventure Time I have rewatched from start to finish so many times that like the memory of it is pretty crazy. Especially like if I have the show going, I can like channel it. I'm like, oh yeah, like I remember each instance as it flows together a lot better with the material right in front of me, obviously, as probably anybody would. But no, it definitely, that's something that lives like rent free in my mind. Oh, where and what? Where and what? It's not the Vespa Queen. What was it? Don't know. Parasect would be orange. Is it a Badu? Who is it? Where are you? Oh, man. It's not like it's gonna go anywhere. But I don't know. Not the Carnivine. Is it the Combi? I mean, I made the joke earlier that it would be Combi, so that's actually hilarious. So someone could clip that even. That'd be awesome. But it didn't look like it was the Combi over here. Oh, it's that Combi! Hello. Oh my god. Oh, you totally said I would get a 7th one, and I got a 7th one. Like the day after. Man. This is my 7th male Combi in this game. Oh, man. That's so funny. That's so funny. Don't you hear that sound? The sound Oh, the world's smallest violin. Whoopee! We got a combi. Good. That's good. Great. Why am I crafting? I love you all so much. This is my life. This is my entire life. But wait, there's still more in my box, though. This isn't all of them. You know, when I first started catching the combi and going for Vespiquen, I was like, oh, I'm gonna name them after my grandpa and my grandma on my mom's side, and I was gonna name them Bob and Shirley. So now I just have 7 Bobs, and I still don't have a Shirley. Grandpa, woo woo, coming in. But yeah, so that was a thing that just happened. They're all Bob. Only one of them is nicknamed Bob, so you see that the intention was there. But they're all Bob. You want to know who the real joke is? Me. I should just get a pet in the dark clown tattoo right here. Actually, I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty cool. But come on, what? What? I've gotten dust socks and combi before the bug catching contest. If I keep this up, though, I'm coming in hot for the bug catching contest. Because, like, these have, while my target is Vespiquen, these have been completely random. And Dust Socks was just me doing my own thing willy-nilly. I will be ending in about, like, 15 minutes, roughly. And if you all want to do me a favor, and, like, a big favor, and share out the bug catching contest on Twitter, and all that jazz, and let me know if you want to join. It is all-inclusive. Any game, any method, any odds. You don't have to be a content creator. There's no, like, you know, it's all for the sake of fun. I can't believe that. I can't believe we got the combi. Man. You guys don't even know. There's a whole other layer to this that makes it even more hilarious. And, like, you gotta be kidding me. There was just an ant crawling across my ring light. Hanging out on my Spinnerack plushie. You know spiders eat ants, right? Yeah. All right, just so you know. Where would that will? Oh man, why did I say it? I wish I would have clipped it. It was literally earlier today. It's only been a 2-hour stream. It's definitely within the first hour. But man. No, good call on it, too. I was looking at the combi that was in front of me. I didn't even realize there was one beneath me under a tree. Oh, my stars and garters. You? Or me? Because if you're trying to 100% the decks, I do have a Discord with a trading room that might be able to help you. But myself, not really. Oh, nice. Yeah. If you wait, is there like online trades in this game? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are. Maybe not. But anyone that needs to do any trading, I do have a Discord, !Discord. The trade room in there is called the Link Cable. For me, like, I generally just shiny hunt willy-nilly from game to game. I don't usually do dex completions. I would eventually like to have a shiny living dex, but like that, I mean, that's a huge feat, and I'm kind of going at it very casually and leisurely. I'm not in any hurry. But thank you all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you. No, see, even looking back, I didn't see it. Like, looking back at the clip, I still didn't see it. I didn't even see the stars. I just heard the sound. Ooh, nice. I'm so sorry for this fail, but it's sending all of the luck for a reclaim. I kept thinking, too, what would also be funny is this Vespa Queen will be my first shiny alpha. See, yeah, no, the combi that was on the left wasn't shiny. The combi that was shiny was on the right. So Vespa Queen was right here. The combi was right here where this one is. The one that was on the left is this one, which did not shine. And like I said, going back in the clip, you can't see it. It is indeed. Oh, that's awesome. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. I'll probably do a few more checks of this before I skedaddle. I will be back for Pokemon Day I will absolutely be co-streaming the live stream event. I am freaking pumped. I'm super duper excited. Oh, that would have been awesome. But no, it would be so funny if I got an alpha while going for my first alpha. That would be kind of like ironically tragic and hilarious. Oh, oh man. I wish I would have figured that out a while ago. Keywords matter. No. But yes. Exciting. Learning. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for chilling. So this will be we phased twice now for Vespa Queen. We got our flying Togetic and we got a Combi. Zubat's so cute. I can't see that. I don't see that. I feel like she would have like Impidimp and like more mischievous Pokemon, probably like Sableye. Definitely like dark ghost type. I could see her having a Mr. Mime. I don't think she would have Mr. Rhyme. But I do think she would have Mr. Mime. I think she would have Impidimp and Sableye. And she'd probably more rather have Grimmsnarl. Oh, I feel that, dude. Yeah, no, therapy is important. I mean, I've been going to therapy for the past couple of years now, and it definitely helps. Still trying to get disability for my stomach disease, and just going through the motions of life. Sometimes that's all we can do. But outside of that, personal things are fantastic. Yeah, I could see a Mightyena. And definitely a Crobat, because, you know. So we got Grimmsnarl, Crobat, Mr. Mime, Mightyena, Sableye, one more. I could see her with maybe an Absol, just because, like, you know, their whole fortune and misfortune thing. Oh, therapy is really important. I highly recommend it. And I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be. And this is actually like looking for more sponsorships. I'm very happy with the ones that I have. But if you want me to read an ad and, you know, put your ads in my videos and give out codes, we can make a deal. But BetterHelp, dude, I just highly recommend it. Like, I really do. And just seeking out therapy in a sense for anything. It can be very helpful, and I do think it's important. See, I have a court date for it, and I actually am pretty confident that I'm going to get approved because what I have is pretty frequently approved. And I've been dealing with it for, I mean, consistently now for almost 9 years. And I didn't apply until, I mean, about a year ago, and that's how long the process generally takes. It's been about a 3-year process altogether, but I have an attorney now helping me. Yeah, nah. She doesn't need a Megastone. That might be personal bias. No, same actually with pretty much everything that's going on, and I have more than enough medical history, especially over the past 2 years. And my attorney's a boss. He's a pretty funny guy. Said this a million times, but if I was a wizard, this would absolutely be my wand. Oh, yeah. Dude. I love that they go through the special suits in the animated series, too. Like, it's like fan service without even meaning to. They're just, some of these follow the comics pretty well. Oh, dude. Guess. I will have... Actually, hold up. I'll set up a poll for it. I'm going to end the stream here in just a couple of minutes. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more checks. So I'll set up a poll for it, and then I will say what the answer is at the end. Oh, spicy. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Doing a quick little poll just for fun before the end of the stream. Cast your votes, and I will reveal the answer at the end. This will be my last encounter. Wait, actually, I have to... I didn't go back to the village, so hold on. This will be my last encounter. Hey, I do a little bit, but not so bad. It's worse sometimes than others. I also want to do a stream in Legends Arceus where I just go around and do trees. I want a shaking tree shiny. So there will be a stream where we definitely just go around doing that for the whole day. All right. Be sure to cast your boat. I am about to end after this check. Unless it shines. Which it didn't. All right. Well,